Hi folks, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're at Mount Longonot National Park. Today we are here to climb Mount Longonot. Mount Longonot is a truly beautiful sight to see. It rises to about 2,700 meters above sea level and is an extinct volcano which last erupted in the 1860s. It is located in Nakuru County and is found within the Mount Longonot National Park, which is about 90 kilometers from Nairobi. The mountain gets its name from the Maasai who named it Longonot, meaning mountains of many steep ridges. It is a popular destination for local and international tourists, and if you love hiking, then this is the perfect place for you. For Kenyan citizens, the park entry fees are 300 Kenya shillings for an adult and 200 Kenya shillings for a child. For non-residents, the fees are about $26 for an adult and $17 for a child. After paying the park fees, it is advisable to rent a walking stick to help you climb the mountain. Because this was my first time here, I decided to speak to one of the rangers to get a better idea of what to expect. He told me that the climb would be difficult and that some areas were very steep and slippery, but the stunning views would be out of this world. It is about 9 kilometers to the top of the mountain, and so it is important to first warm up before you begin the hike. Okay folks, I have my walking stick, and this is where my journey for climbing the mountain begins. Let's go. You have to make sure you wear comfortable climbing shoes and carry plenty of water and snacks to eat along the way. I was joined on this hike by my mom and dad who were carrying all my supplies, and my buddy Errol who was so much fun to hike with. Okay folks, we're now at the base of the mountain. This is where the climbing begins. Let's go. The wide open spaces at the foot of the mountain are really beautiful and almost make you forget that you are about to climb a mountain. At first the climb is gradual, and so I did not have much difficulty keeping up with everyone in my group. The only tricky parts are the winding paths, which are also very dusty and slippery. Okay folks, we're at Buffalo Point. I've been climbing for about 15 minutes. I have 2 more hours to go till I reach the top. Let's go. Folks, you have to look at this amazing view. Kenya is really beautiful. Look. I wasn't even a quarter of the way up, but already the mountain was offering very pleasant views of the Rift Valley. I've been climbing for about 30 minutes. This is where the climbing becomes a little bit hard, but I know I can make it. See you at the top. It was a good break to prepare for what lay ahead. Even though the steps made the climb a little easier, there was still a long way to go to reach the first resting point. The climb was really steep, and also I had to watch out for the hikers coming back down the mountain to avoid colliding into each other. When you're this high up, the air becomes very thin, making it very hard to breathe. I needed to rest, so I made a quick stop along the way. If you are a first timer like me, the climb is easier when you take regular breaks. Okay folks, this is the resting point. I'm going to rest here for a little bit, then I continue all the way up to the top. By this time I was exhausted, but I only had about 2 kilometers to go to get to the top, and I was determined to get there.
I'm almost at the top, but from here I can see very interesting stuff. If I look to my left, I will see a very tall and awkward tree. And if I look to my right, I'll see a canyon with a big crack in the ground. That happened because of an earthquake that happened long time ago.
After about 3 hours of climbing, I finally made it to the crater.
Okay folks, we're finally at the top of the mountain, and this is the crater.
The view of the crater is truly amazing. I had never seen anything like it before. The bottom of the crater has a thick forest, and the rim is lined with very interesting peaks. The distance around the rim of the crater is about 7 kilometers. While you're up here, you will also notice a secondary crater on the side of the mountain, which is called a parasitic cone. This forms when lava blasts its way out of a fissure on the side of a volcano. I picked a nice spot that had a nice view of the crater and sat down to rest and have my lunch. I couldn't get enough of the view and decided to take a walk along the crater. The sides are extremely steep, and so one has to be extra careful because there is nothing to protect you from falling into the crater.
This crater is over 1,000 feet deep, and it was formed a long time ago. Luckily, the volcano is extinct and it has no lava.
Climbing Mount Longonot was the hardest thing I've ever done, but I'm glad I did it. Now it's time to plan my next adventure.
Okay folks, it has been a wonderful experience. Now it's time for me to climb back down. See you in Nairobi. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. See you next time.